My sister-in-law always borrowed my clothes without asking, until I found the perfect way to stop her. My sister-in-law Rachel had been stealing my clothes for 3 years, always denying it even when I saw her wearing my missing items on Instagram. She'd visit our house and somehow my favorite dress, expensive jeans, or designer shoes would vanish, only to appear in her social media posts weeks later. My husband said I was being petty when I complained, that family shares things. So I decided to solve the problem by buying a very special outfit that would teach Rachel a permanent lesson about taking things that weren't hers. Rachel was the type who believed everything in our house was communal property because we're family. She'd take my perfume, my jewelry, even my prescription sunglasses. When confronted, she'd gaslight me. I have the same one. Or, you must have forgotten you gave it to me. My husband Tom always took her side, saying I should be flattered she liked my style. The breaking point was my grandmother's vintage Chanel jacket. It was irreplaceable, worth thousands, and the only thing I had from her. Rachel wore it to a wine tasting and spilled red wine all over it. She returned it secretly, shoving it in the back of my closet, ruined. When I confronted her, she said I must have spilled on it myself and forgotten. That's when I hatched my plan. I bought a beautiful designer dress online, or what looked like one. It was actually a counterfeit from a sketchy website, but it had a special feature. The fabric was treated with a chemical that reacted to moisture and heat. When worn for more than an hour, it would gradually change color from elegant black to bright, neon green with purple spots. The transformation was irreversible. I made sure to leave the dress hanging in my closet with tags still on during Rachel's next visit. I even mentioned it casually at dinner. I bought this gorgeous dress for Tom's company gala next month. It was so expensive, but sometimes you need to splurge. Rachel's eyes lit up. The gala was a high-profile event she'd been trying to get invited to for years. She knew Tom's boss would be there, along with potential connections for her struggling influencer career. Sure enough, the dress disappeared after her visit. I said nothing. Tom didn't notice. Rachel posted nothing about it, clearly saving it for the gala. The night of the gala arrived. Tom and I attended, me in a different dress. Rachel showed up as someone's +1, wearing my special dress, looking stunning for the first 30 minutes. She was networking, taking photos, being her usual attention-seeking self. Then the transformation began. Under the venue's warm lights and her nervous sweating from meeting important people, the dress started changing. First, subtle green patches appeared. People began staring. Rachel thought they were admiring her. Within an hour, she looked like she was wearing a radioactive leopard print nightmare. The purple spots emerged just as she was talking to Tom's CEO. Someone started recording. The dress kept getting brighter, more ridiculous. Rachel tried to cover it with her shawl, but the dress was now practically glowing. She ran to the bathroom and tried water, which made it worse. The dress turned fluorescent orange in patches. She called me crying, begging me to bring her something to wear. I told her I was already home. I wasn't, and suggested she ask Tom's boss's wife, since she'd been trying so hard to impress her. Rachel had to walk through the entire gala to leave, now looking like she'd been attacked by a paintball team. Videos went viral in our social circle. Influencer's designer dress disaster became a local meme. Her Instagram followers dropped by half after she became a laughingstock. The best part? She couldn't admit she'd stolen the dress from me without admitting to years of theft. She had to claim she'd bought it herself, making her look like an idiot who couldn't spot obvious counterfeits. She tried to return the ruined dress secretly, but I'd installed a camera in my closet after the Chanel incident. I sent the footage to Tom, finally proving years of her thefts. He was furious, not about the clothes, but about being made a fool defending her. Rachel never took anything from our house again. She now asks permission to use our bathroom. When she visits, she won't even accept a glass of water without double-checking it's okay. The dress cost me $80 and solved a 3-year problem. I still have the video of her dress transformation at the gala. Sometimes when she's being particularly annoying, I'll casually mention how funny viral fashion disasters can be. She immediately becomes very, very polite.